They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder.
Keep working the body.
Good return fire that time. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Scored well up top. Able to dismiss it.
To the body.
Solid straight right hand. They both decide to bring it. On the mark with that
you could
hook
get a
by
little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
huge uppercut by Tyson. Let's talk about this. And banging away he goes. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
One, two.
Mike Tyson's now getting back up off the canvas. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
3 rounds in the books here, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Tyson's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab, because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to...
Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job. What a big shot. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
7.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas that straight right hand again. And now another left. Ten seconds to go in the fourth. Super 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And round 4 comes to an end. And he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Mike Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Good combination to the head. An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Downstairs with a right hand. Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Mike Tyson. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Big left hand from Iron Mike. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A well-placed overhand right. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Tyson's taking a rest between rounds here, and as he does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that, and his trainer, more importantly, shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Mike Tyson's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually, you know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
He gets off with a combination up top. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Mike Tyson's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, committing to the work downstairs with the left. Tyson's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. What a smart combination by Mike Tyson. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Able to dismiss that body shot. Tyson's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And Tyson with a block punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. You know, sometimes a fight takes on a life of its own. This fight has grown into something bigger than both men. They both have risen each other up.
Yes, that's a good point. They've made each other better. They forced each other to become something that when they got to the arena tonight, they were not sure they could be that.
Mike Tyson's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. And round 7 comes to an end. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. This is a dead even fight. It's a good one. Highly entertaining stuff. We've seen both guys come out and try to put forth their offensive weaponry, and they've scored with it with knockdowns.
Now it's a matter of, you know, the firepower, the fireworks have gone off already. Now it's a matter of who brings out the sprinklers. You know, after a fireworks show, you have those rockets blowing up all over the place on 4th of July. But then at the end, the sprinklers, that's all that's left. Who's got the sprinkler? Who's got the jab? Who's throwing those little shots?
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Jab and a straight by Mike Tyson. Blocks that punch. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Big uppercut right on the mark. Right hand downstairs. Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Blocks it away. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Tyson's approach to these remaining rounds is going to be critical. I think you do, that he's trailing on the scorecards, but I also think that he's capable of turning things around.
Well, right now it's so close, it's going to come down to the inside, I believe. Whoever does not make those silent agreements, doesn't sign their name to the contract, you know, you get a little tired, gets a little tough, you put your hands behind the guy, you hope the guy grabs and he goes along with it. Whoever doesn't go along with that, whoever brings their hands back and throws those punches, those 2, those 3, those 4 extra punches, they're going to win the fight.
This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Tyson's got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. Halfway through the 9th round. Targeting a left hand to the body. And a nice combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's body's got to hold up to that. He just took 2 shots there. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. And that's the end of round 9. Tyson, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical. He could go down with that bad defense. Good block by Mike Tyson. That's classic work with the double jab. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Tyson's opponent now is gaining a little momentum. 2 solid hooks landing downstairs. Tyson's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Well placed, straight right hand. Tyson's ruined with that punch right there. There There it is! Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tyson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Good-looking uppercut that time. Mike Tyson's rocked and big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Mike Tyson's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.